Fight.
You're ready for some more, aren't you? Can you feel it? Kevin Mulhall will be our referee for this beautiful matchup of warriors and freaks are ready to pound and dance. In the blue corner, standing 6'1", 266, rugged at 14, 6-0 in his MMA career. From Phoenix, Arizona, in the Valley of the Desert. A former UFC Pride veteran. Everyone knows him. You know him as a smashing machine. You saw him on HBO. Give it up for Mark Kerr. And his opponent tonight in the red corner, standing 6', 221, wearing the blue trunks at 13, 5-2 in his MMA career. A Sambo fighter, the former UFC 6 champion of the world after beating Tank Abbott with a rear naked choke. He's been in the movies on the silver screen. You've seen him in 15 Minutes and Bad Boys 2. You love him from Gorky, Russia. It's the Russian Bear, Olynyk Taktarov.
He is not. So here's Olynyk, who won over Sherman Pendergast earlier. Leotta. Scott Ferrall for the particulars.
Thanks, Bruce. Are you ready for the next level of heat? Let's bring some love to these guys in the Taj tonight. The winner of this brawl will advance to the finals of the tournament this evening in Atlantic City. They brought it this evening already once. Can they do it again? Our referee in charge of the action, Kevin Mulhall, in the blue corner. What a fine American debut he already had this evening with a unanimous win at 6'1", 220, now 7-3-0 out of Rostov-on-Don, Russia, but from originally Kharkov, Ukraine, and the Red Devil Sports Club. Give it up for the Samurai Alexei Olynyk. And in the red corner, pacing again like he wants a piece. 6'2", 264, a perfect 12-0-0 in his MMA career. From Fargo, North Dakota, a wrestling boxing specialist who already got it done tonight, trying to get to the finals right now. Give it up for Chris Tuchscherer.
Second semifinal match, and Scott Ferrall will do the formal introduction.
All right, fight fans, for our next semifinal and a chance to get into the championship brawl of the evening. It'll all be controlled by Big Dan Leotta right here in the YAMMA pit. You're ready for some more of this action. You can feel it brewing. After convincing wins tonight, starting off in the blue corner, after the Diesel was so impressive against Pato Pereira, he's ready for his chance to get the title tonight at 6'3", 242, and now 48, 11-0 from the Land of Lakes. 10,000 of them, baby, to grab some schnook out of the boxer, the wrestler, the veteran of UFC, Pride, and IFL, Travis Byrd. And in the red corner, after what he did to our president, George W. Bush tonight, he's going to win re-election. You can feel it. They scream for him in Staten Island, New York. He does not mess around at 6'4", 264, 28-8-0. You know him as a former UFC champion, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu master. They love him on TV. They love him in Staten Island. They love him in Atlantic City. Give it up and drink a cold one for Rico Suave Rodriguez.
All right, thank you. 4 rounders. Tonight, a 2-rounder. 5 minutes each. Let's go to Scotty Ferrell.
All righty, Bruce. Are you ready, fight fans, for what you've been waiting for all night long? Bring in the big boys. In charge of the leverage tonight in the YAMMA pit. Once again, Big Dan, the man. How can I be the man if you're the man, Dan? Leotta. In the blue corner. Checking in at 6'2", 240. You do not want to run into this man. At 14, 13-0 in his MMA career. An original UFC veteran. A showman from Denver, Colorado, in the Rockies of the Thin Air. Fighting out of Arlington, Texas. A kickboxer and Muay Thai specialist. It's Pat, the Head Hunter Smith. And here he is. Rolltide, roll out of Jasper, Alabama. At 6 foot tall, checking in at 4'16" LBS. 10-5-1 in his MMA career. What a career this man has had, the former IBA World Super Heavyweight Champion and 5-time World Tough Man Heavyweight Champion. A boxing record of 77 wins, 7 losses, and 4 draws with 58 knockouts. They know him all over the world as Eric Butterbeat.
Well, it's scheduled for 5 minutes each. For the formal introduction of our championship bout, here's Scott Ferrell.
Thanks, Bruce. Here we are after the tournament and 2 victories apiece for these badasses and warriors ready for the heavyweight title and grabbing that YAMMA pit belt to strap on. This is what it's all about at the Taj. Are you ready to dance? Shake it. Ooh. In the blue corner, with wins over Marcelo Pereira and Rico Rodriguez this evening, moving his MMA record to 49 wins, 11 losses with no draws. From the Land of Lakes and Rochester, Mini, home of the Wild, a UFC Pride IFL veteran. They know him, they've seen him tonight. Pair his goods on the YAMMA pit and getting it on all night long. Travis the Diesel, you. And with victories over Tony Sylvester and Alexey Olynyk this evening to get into the championship of the heavyweight division at 6'4", 264, 13-0-0, his mark now in MMA. North Dakota's finest fighter ever out of Fargo, Chris Tuchscher.